Thank you for joining me. In this episode, I'm going to explore how through Shabbat we can overcome self-centeredness and cultivate a generous, open spirit. Shabbat can help us overcome the most destructive aspects of human nature. Pirkei lists them as jealousy, the desire for physical pleasure, and the pursuit of honor, and tells us that they drive a person from the world. The common denominator here is self-centeredness. Jealousy means begrudging that which others have. Desire often manifests in the relentless pursuit of self-gratification, and pursuing honor results in valuing others only in terms of the recognition and attention they give us. These forces of self-centeredness can be challenging to overcome because they're ingrained in human nature. In fact, Pirkei specifically singles out these three specific forces because God has planted them within us and we are naturally prone to them. At the same time, God has given us the means to overcome these forces and become more generous. One of these means is Shabbat. God has given us the incredible gift of Shabbat as the counterbalance to jealousy, desire, and the pursuit of honor, symbolized by the three holy meals of Shabbat. How does Shabbat counter these forces of negativity? Firstly, Shabbat helps us control and channel our physical desires. We don't repress sensory pleasure. It's a natural part of our identity. Hence, on Shabbat, we harness our desire in healthy and positive ways. In fact, we sanctify it, connecting it to a higher purpose. Shabbat also helps us overcome jealousy. It does this by ingraining in us trust in God, symbolized by the two challahs on the Shabbat table for each meal, reminding us of how He looked after our ancestors in the desert. Trusting God entails a belief in a world of abundance and that everything is the way it should be by divine plan, even if we don't understand it. And that what we have is what we need, and that what others have is what they need. By making peace with our lives and what we have in this way, we can overcome the forces of jealousy. Shabbat also helps us contain our need for honor and recognition. Shabbat helps us cultivate humility by helping us recognize God's greatness. Being humble is recognizing that we are not superior to others. We are all equal, created in God's image, and therefore honor and recognition are illusory. Shabbat is the divine formula to help us overcome the three destructive forces of jealousy, desire, and honor rooted in self-centeredness. Shabbat nurtures within us the counterforce to selfishness, a spirit of generosity and benevolence, the capacity to move beyond self. I invite you to learn more by reading my new book, Shabbat, A Day to Create Yourself, and find out how you can use Shabbat to get creative and change your life.